Hi lovelies, welcome back to this channel. So in my last video I made a promise that I'm going to show you how I made my date syrup. Okay, so this is the video, so watch till the end. I'm going to show you step by step process, and then I'm also going to give you the health benefits of dates. All right, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please click on the subscribe button so you don't miss out on lovely videos like this. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Thank you. So these are my dates. They have tropical fruits from the dates palm tree. Okay, so these are the dry form of dates. That's what I'm using. Now dates can come in different forms, like I said, both in the fresh and dry form. Even in the fresh form, they can come in different species. So these are the different colors and different types. You can find them in your country, so that in case you don't see exactly this one you're seeing in my video, you should be able to know what I'm talking about. If you don't know dates before, yeah, you should be able to see it in your country. So they can come in this form as fresh. So if you can see this, if you find this in your country or in your hometown, that's the same thing we're talking about. Okay, so you can make use of the one you have. Here in Nigeria, Port Harcourt to be precise, we mainly have the dry ones available, so they don't get bad. Okay, so this is the one I'm going to be using today. So the first thing I'll do is to deseed it. That's to remove the seed from the date. Okay, so just simply open up the date. It could be hard if it is very dry, but you can open with a knife or with your teeth or with your hands. Okay, you just open it up and remove the seed. So that's the first step to making our date syrup. So you take away the seed, but don't throw the seeds away. I'll tell you what to do with the seed. Okay, so these seeds, just keep them. You can save them up if you're doing little quantities. As you keep doing, you can save them up, dry them out and save them up. So I'm done with the seeding. Okay, so you can see it's in broken pieces, and here is my seed, yeah, which I'm going to keep. Now let me tell you what you're going to do with this seed when you save them up. These seeds can be used as a coffee replacement. Yeah, you can actually use it to make tea for yourself. All you have to do is dry it up and blend it into powder. Okay, you can dry it under the sun, you can use your oven, you can use your dehydrator, dry it and blend it to powder. Keep in your container, lock it up, and then you use for your tea. It tastes like coffee, okay, without the caffeine. All right, so that's another secret bomb there. So if you're using a dried date like me, you want to take this step. Okay, we want to soften it up and loosen it up so that we can be able to blend it. Okay, so you simply take your dates and pour them into a container of your choice. Okay, so this process is for only those who are using the dried one, but if you're using the fresh one, you don't need to soak it inside water because it's already soft. Okay, so for the dried ones, you go through this step. Okay, so you want to add water into your container to soften it up. You can keep it if you're doing it in the morning hours, between morning and evening, or if you're doing it in the night, overnight, it will soften up. Okay, you can use hot water to facilitate the softening process, but if you're going to keep it longer, ensure you put it inside the fridge so that it doesn't go bad, so you don't end up throwing away the water to use, because we're still going to use this water to blend it. Okay, so you want to make sure that the water covers the date, covers every part of the date in the container, and that's the water you're going to use to blend it. So we want to soften it up so that it becomes fresh. But if you have the fresh one, you just go ahead, add the water in your blender and blend it. Okay, so I'm covering it up and I'll let it sit for hours. I'm doing it in the morning. By evening I'll bring it out and I'll give it a blend. Okay, so here is our dates. Okay, it's already softened up, looking like fresh in the bottle. Yeah, so it's time to blend it up to get a paste form. Okay, so all you just have to do is to pour it with the water into the blender. Okay, so I'm giving it a blend it properly to paste. Okay, so that's our paste. The next thing you want to do is to pour it into your sieve cloth. Okay, we're going to be sieving it out. Okay, so I've poured it into my sieve cloth. You can use whatever sieve you have. Okay, so you want to sieve it out. So that's our dates water. Okay, after sieving out, so now we're going to be boiling this. Okay, we're going to be boiling this till it gives us a syrup. So it's as easy as that. Okay, now your pulp from the dates, you don't need to throw it away. Okay, they are still sweet. If you taste them, they are still sweet, so you can keep them in your fridge. Okay, so you can throw them into your this thing, throw them into your smoothies, into your juice and blend, into your yogurts. Okay, whatever, you can always use them. Okay, so just keep them handy and make use of it. All right, so we're going to be boiling our date water, the water we squeeze out. Okay, so into the pot and we give it a boil. Now you're going to be boiling it till you get the syrup like look, until it turns to syrup. It looks like honey. Okay, once it gives you this kind of syrup looking form like your honey, okay, at this stage you allow it a little and then you bring it down. By then the water has dried out, then it will give you this kind of honey look. You can now pour it into your bottle. It won't be that thick, so it can be running, but mine got so thick because I was inside doing something and then it's, let me say, literally got burnt, so it got thicker and thicker. You just have to be checking it. It's already bringing out the syrup form. At this stage it's okay, it's a little bit okay, but I decided to allow it a little and I went in doing something and it got burnt. Okay. So it gave me a little quantity. I actually got a little quantity, so you can leave it to your own texture. If you want it thicker, you can allow it more. If you want it runny, you can bring it down at this stage. Okay, but if you want a thick one, then you can leave it as mine. Okay, I wouldn't have wanted that very thick one so it can be flowing very well, just that it happened like that. So something really happened that day, but I said I must give these people this video. You can't spoil my show. Okay. So I don't want to show you the burnt spots. But this is the quantity I had and it still came out well, even if it's thicker, but it still tastes good, tastes nice, tastes runny, and I enjoyed it. Okay, so that's my date syrup and I used it to enjoy my Greek yogurt. Okay, so if you haven't watched my video on how to make your Greek yogurts like this, very thick and yummy. Click on the link in the description box. Okay, I also put the link up for you, so you go and watch it. Okay, so you enjoy your date syrup. You can add it to your tea, you can add it to your cereal, anything you use sugar for. It can be a sugar substitute. Okay, it's very sweet and delicious. Okay, and this is more concentrated. Okay, so enjoy your date syrup. All right, okay, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Click on the subscribe button to get more lovely videos like this, and subscription is free. Okay, so click the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Okay, so once I drop a new video, you're going to receive alerts for it. All right, thank you so much and enjoy your date syrup. Use for all your meal. Okay, I love you all. I'll see you in my next video. Let me have your comment down there how you love it, okay, and where you are watching from. God bless you.